My name is Stephanie Spicer, and I'm a Limey. Just kidding. I'm not going to wear this the whole time. Hello, my Limeys. I thought we'd have some fun today and talk about Lyme disease conspiracy theories. Of course, the most interesting one is that Lyme disease is an escaped biological weapon from Plum Island, but I'm not going to talk about that one today because I don't know enough about it. I used to laugh at people who believed in conspiracy theories. I used to think, you know how hard it is to keep a secret? How can you get so many people to keep a secret together? But as I became older and wiser, I came to realize that in order for a conspiracy to function, only very few people have to actually know what's going on, and the rest just have to believe a lie. When I found out I had Lyme disease and began to talk to other people who had it, I began to hear strange things. Like one patient who suspected she had Lyme, but her doctor was testing her for everything but Lyme, including even syphilis. And she asked him, "What if all the tests come back negative? Then can I be tested for Lyme?" And he answered, "We don't talk about Lyme here." Pretty soon, I changed my tune to, if you don't believe in conspiracy theories, try having Lyme disease in Ohio. Here's the thing about conspiracy theories. A conspiracy just means that more than one person got together and decided to commit a crime. If they happen to be powerful people in high places, they may have the ability to cover their tracks by paying people off or by other means, and it becomes very difficult to prove anything against them. Hence, as far as we can often go is looking at the facts and coming to a conclusion that we can't prove. That's what a conspiracy theory is. I'd like to tell you a story. These are the facts. In 1998, the FDA approved a new Lyme vaccine, LYMErix, which reduced infections in vaccinated adults by 76%. However, within a year, reports of a wide range of adverse reactions began to appear, especially musculoskeletal arthritis. A Philadelphia law firm filed a class action lawsuit against the vaccine manufacturers, SmithKline Beecham, in 1999. The law firm represented 121 individuals who claimed that the vaccine had caused them harm and that the manufacturer had concealed evidence regarding its risks. The FDA reviewed the available data and reported that they found insufficient evidence to support a causal relationship between the reported adverse effects and the vaccine, and continued to permit its use. Vaccine sales fell dramatically during 2001, and in 2002 the manufacturer, now called GlaxoSmithKline, withdrew LYMErix from the market. In 2003, the company settled the class action suits with a $1 million agreement in legal fees for the prosecuting attorneys. But no compensation was given to the plaintiffs, or vaccine victims as they were called. The attorneys stated that the removal of LYMErix from the market accomplished the main goal of the suit. However, despite the settlement, the manufacturer continued to deny that the vaccine caused harm, and stated that their decision to settle and remove it from the market was based solely on economic concerns, as the product was performing poorly in the market. Over the next 12 years, thousands of patients went to doctors with long-term Lyme symptoms and were told there was nothing wrong with them, that they were hypochondriacs, that they were crazy, that they just wanted attention, that Lyme disease was very rare, that it didn't exist in their state, that a short course of antibiotics would take care of it, that if symptoms persisted, the patient would experience post-treatment Lyme disease syndrome, and that chronic Lyme disease did not exist. The few doctors who dared to treat chronic Lyme disease using controversial treatments such as long-term antibiotics risked having their licenses revoked, and some of them did. Even with increased pressure from the chronic Lyme community, the CDC refused to acknowledge chronic Lyme until in 2015, the CDC announced that a new Lyme disease vaccine was underway. And they initiated a huge campaign to educate Americans about what a terrible problem Lyme disease is. That Lyme disease was the fastest growing vector-borne disease in the United States. And that if left untreated, ba-bum, the infection could lead to long-term symptoms. So now, magically, chronic Lyme disease existed. But there was no acknowledgement of the years of silence. Years in which research could have been done, doctors could have been educated and informed, and patients could have been treated, or at the very least believed. So these are the facts of the matter, and you can draw your own conclusions. I'm not going to tell you what my opinion is, but I think you can probably guess. But here's the thing. When I first started learning about these things, I had to make a choice. Focus on the conspiracy theories or focus on getting better. For me, the choice was clear. Now that I'm much better, maybe I will look into this more and see if there's anything I can do to help. Or maybe someone else will take an interest and search out the truth. Maybe it's you.